Welcome to How's the Market? Real Estate Real Answers. I'm Nancy Braun, your host and owner of Showcase Realty, and I'm here with Wes Pruitt with Stonegate Mortgage, and we're talking real estate, renting versus buying. Which is better for you? Well, the biggest reason, I believe, is that it's much more expensive to rent than to buy. In fact, it's 44% more expensive to rent than to buy.
Yeah, that's quite a big percentage, and right now the clients that I'm currently working with, they're finding, in fact, it's actually cheaper to own the home than it is to just pay rent for someone else to earn equity on the house.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's why we're doing this show, because there's so many people out there that are renting. In fact, renters are becoming the dominant market, and we need more buyers out there. And the buyers are actually going to come out way ahead of the game.
Sure they are. Trulia, they're estimating right now that the mortgage rate tipping point for the Charlotte market right now is 13.3%. And what that means is that rates would have to reach over 13.3% in order for it to be cheaper to rent than to actually own the home. And
we're talking about back in the 80s,
right,
when the rents, when mortgage interest rates were in double digits.
Exactly. I think that was about the rate my folks got on their first home.
And what are the rates now?
Right now, rates are still lowest they've been in about 50 years still. They're somewhere around 4 to 4.5%, depending on credit and what kind of down payment you're going to put down today. I'm currently working with Chuck right now. Chuck, he's got paying $1,500 in rent at the moment,
right?
And doing a new loan for him at 4.5% based on his situation. He's actually going to save $200 a month, including his escrows,
and live in a home instead of being in an apartment.
Build that equity. Absolutely.
Okay, so there's a lot of advantages. So basically, owning a home, you've got the pride of ownership. I know when I became a renter and then switched over to be a homeowner, I mean, my happiness just went up. It's just an emotional happiness. But I also loved having a home. I loved inviting people over, having guests over, and gardening, having my dogs out in the backyard, not having a tenant above me or below me disturbing me or me disturbing them. So I had a lot more privacy. And then we have the financial advantages. So every time you're paying your rent, you're really paying off your landlord's debt.
Right.
Versus if I'm paying my mortgage, I'm paying towards my principal. So I actually am owning more of my property.
Absolutely. It's a difference of creating equity and wealth for your landlord or creating equity and wealth for yourself. Again, it just doesn't make any sense for you to make somebody else wealthy when you can start working for yourself.
And when you owned a home, you can improve that home based on what you want. Right. You can paint it in the colors you want. Exactly. You can redo the kitchen. If you're handy, you can add something to the house. But when you're renting, you don't really want to invest any of your time or money or your sweat equity into someone else's property.
You don't really have that pride of ownership in it that you would if it's yours. And the other thing is, any improvements you do make, when you do leave, they stay with the property.
They do, they do. So if you're ready to stop renting and buy your own home, then give us a call, Showcase Realty, and we'll be happy to assist you with your home purchase. And for more valuable information like you heard on today's show, go to howsthemarkettv.com. You can watch more videos, listen to previous podcasts, get valuable tips with easy to download free reports and buying or selling a home. Just go to How's the Market TV and click on the free report, How to Stop Paying Rent and Own Your Own Home. So if you're ready to take the next step to buy your home, think of Showcase Realty and call us at 704-440-0007. Remember, for every home bought or sold with Showcase Realty, we make a donation to the Boys and Girls Club of Greater Charlotte. So please call Showcase Realty at 704-440-0007 or visit us at our website, showcaserealty.net. I'm Nancy Braun and Wes Pruitt. See you next time.